Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. I had to think what day it is because I had an extra day off. Holy cow. What a day. Well, today we are working on the lady in the bluish purple dress from PaintSomeWay. I thought, well, I've been stitching on this for a couple days, so I might as well just keep stitching on it. It was out, and yeah. So I've already been up and out and around and to get all the stuff together to do the laundry, so I went and did that. I left Molly at home because we got like 20-mile-an-hour winds. Horrible winds out there. And sometimes it's gusting to, what was it? 40 miles an hour, I think it said. Sorry, guys. Hang on. For pity's sake. There we go. Couldn't get it to where I wanted it. And the color that I'm using is, let me tell you. I knew a moment ago. Is 783. So it's a nice bright gold color. Whoops. Guess we'll go over here. I've almost got the, I'll turn it right side up so you can see it. The pagoda done. I'm just finishing those lines. And then this blue part is all going to be black. So we'll see. We'll see. Trying to get it folded. I had to move my diamond painting out of the way because I was afraid I'd tip something over. Semi-cleaned off my desk. I couldn't handle it anymore. Jeez. So I got the laundry done. Then I had to go to the grocery store for about 5 minutes. Picked up some fried chicken for lunch and dinner. And then I had to get the 8 pieces. I usually get an 8-piece dark because I like dark meat better than I do white meat, so had to get the regular 8 pieces of chicken. So I'll take those chicken breasts and freeze them, and then I can make chicken and noodles with them at a later date. I really don't feel like that this week. Picked up some rolls to have with the chicken, and I'll have to freeze those too because they only come like a dozen at a time. Holy cow. And it was busy at the grocery store. I don't know why. One guy in there that I know, he said had an $800 grocery order. Could not believe it. I was like, holy cow. I don't know if they're feeding a whole, bunch of people or what. But usually they're not quite that big. And they're working on the grocery store. Hey! Working on the grocery store there. Renovating some things. I'm not real sure what it's going to look like when it's done. Changing out some of the floor tiles that's been there forever. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that store's probably been there since, God, I would say since the 70s, for sure. And this grocery company bought it, or had it, back when my kids were little and in like grade school, so they've owned it for quite some time. I need that one right there. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do here? Go left, go right. May have to get another piece of this stuff. So yeah, that's about all I've been doing with my day. And then I realized there's not going to be any mail, because evidently it's Veterans Day. So we'll just sit down and sit and stitch. I worked on this off and on all day yesterday. I diamond painted for about, half an hour, and then I'd get up and get different coffee, and then I sat down and stitched so my back could relax, trying not to push the diamond painting, because you know what'll happen. I just don't feel like having a bad sore back. It just gets to me sitting at this table doing anything, I mean, for more than a half an hour at a time. It's just an odd place to sit. I was thinking about moving the furniture around since it's, what do you call it? Going to be winter now, and I won't need my air conditioner. Thank goodness. Don't think we'll be using it until about June or July of next year, so we'll just, I don't cover it up or anything. Sometimes I put plastic over that whole window. It just depends. I think I got it pretty much shut off. I had, what do you call it? Some of that tape that's got cloth in it, you know, that makes it real tough. It was some kind of duct tape, but I can't remember what it was called. Like, and I used it on all of the, what do you call it? Like, if there was a gap here or there, and just left it. And that way I don't have to cover the whole window with plastic, because that gets to be a pain. I kind of like to see out my window. So, and it's not, even with the wind today, I can't tell that there's a lot of wind. You know, I mean, there's no wind escaping the windows to the inside. So, like I said, that tape must have done the trick. And it's just as white as duct tape, but it looks like it's got cloth in it, if you will. I don't know what it's called. Like strapping tape? I don't know what the word is. It's been a hot moment. But it worked really well. I mean, it stuck down like nobody's business, and it's still stuck. So that's a good thing. What are you doing over there? So Molly and I had our chicken for lunch, and maybe 4 or 5 hours, not 4 or 5, maybe 5 to 8 hours from now, I'll have some more and go to bed. But yeah, I stitched on this pretty much off and on all day yesterday. But I wanted to get part of this black done. I got the pagoda 90%. There's another, well, there's still some more of that yellow that goes in there. And then I worked a bit on her face. That got to be boring, so didn't work on the dress part down there. Just kind of all over the place yesterday, stitching. But it was nice and easy to stitch and watch something on Netflix that I'd seen 100 years, you know, like Grey's Anatomy. It's not supposed to be too, not supposed to get any snow or anything like that, but it's going to be windy for the rest of the week. So that'll be fun. And probably over the weekend as well. So we'll see. We'll see. And today, I guess, is the 11/11 sale. Here and there and at all different stores. But, you know, as par, wasn't paying attention, so nope, we won't be buying anything this week. Maybe next week, but not this week. I have one that I want to get from Biggest Craft. I believe it's Biggest Craft. And it's fairly big. I don't remember what the dimensions are. Maybe 150 for the length. But it's not too wide. It's kind of a long and skinny one. And it's got kind of a goldy yellow, goldy yellow background. And then it has some koi fish in it. And I believe a peony. Could be a lotus flower. Might be a lotus. But it's really pretty. And I wanted to get that for, a couple months now. And it's a stamped, of course. Just absolutely stunning. So hopefully I can get that ordered next week. That'll be my big Christmas present to myself this year. I always try to buy a big one for Christmas, because it'll probably take a couple weeks to get here. I guess they're supposed to have a, what do you call it? A parade here in town for the veterans, and see, they have to go right, they go right down Main Street, and the elementary school is on Main Street. So the kids from the elementary school, they've made posters and stuff. They're going to be standing out there, you know, cheering for the veterans as they go by, and they've made signs, and yeah, they're having a big day. I'm not real sure that I want to go and stand out in all that wind today. I'm sure Molly doesn't want to go for sure. But I could have sworn my daughter said it was going to be on Friday, this parade. But it would make sense that they'd have it today. So I don't know. I just wanted to see how this would look from, you know, with all the black behind it. See if you could actually tell that it was a pagoda or whatever. See, I haven't finished that one side. Where is my thread? This black is covering nice. We'll put a couple of them in there. I do like that gold against that black. It is so pretty. And I love this kit. Just beautiful. I got tired of working on her face because it's a big area, so I'll have to do it a bit at a time. I just wanted to see what it would look like. I like to get the eyes in and all that. And See if it'll look as pretty as I think it's going to. I just hope all these gold things in her hair will show up. I mean, it's a pretty close-up picture, so it should have pretty good definition. There's a bird right there. No, there's two birds, sorry. Possibly three over here somewhere. I can't remember exactly what the picture looks like. I left it over there. But this has been an absolute joy to work on. Just stitch, stitch, stitch. I've about gotten across on the diamond painting. I just work on it a little bit at a time over the past day or two. Man, it's such a weird week. I'll be off again next week. Just my whole system be thrown out of kilter is what I mean. I do get off next week, but I'm not going to be off all week. I still don't know if I have to work on Monday or not. And then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, of course. Which will be fine. She said if that girl came in, I may actually get the whole day off, so on Monday, which would be nice. That way I won't have to work 4 days in a row. Because I told you I had to work on Sunday. Fun times. At least it's quiet on Sundays. Now, I mean, before that's when everybody would go back home, is on a Sunday, because everybody had to go back to work on Monday. Now, I don't know. Don't they have a, what do you call it? Like a legal holiday on Monday or not? I don't know. Maybe not. Can take a hot moment to get all that red in that background too. Holy cow. Holy cow. There's a lot of it. So I'll have to take it like maybe a section at a time, or else. Yeah, I can't. No. But I'm going a little bit around, with the black, and I'll just kind of go out from there. I only got like one thread of the black out. I just wanted to see how well the definition would be on that pagoda. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't have my picture. Dagnabbit. I will put a picture in the, in with the video, so you can see what it looks like. Let me see if I can get to it. Hang on. If I don't fall out of my chair first. Alright. It wasn't nearly as far as I thought it was. Whoops. Hang on. Whoops. Let's put that down. So there's two pagoda things. And then there's something right here. I don't know. just decorations. She got some mountains in her hair. And there's the feathers. It looks like feathers from the phoenix. And then a couple birds. Just a lot of little decoration thingies. It'll be beautiful. And then you got all that black in her hair. That's why they gave you a hank of that. But yeah, I just absolutely love it. Just love it. And I like that the, what do you call it, canvas is kind of thin. Thinner and less stiff than some of the others. Because, you know, some of that other stuff was, you just have to work your way through it, actually. Let me pull you over. I kind of moved it because I didn't want to bang it when I went through to find the picture. It was laying right there. I thought I'd put it away and there'd be crinkling involved, and yeah. Nope, it was just laying right there on that table. So that's a good thing. So, no plans for this weekend. My daughter has to work on Saturday, and I got to work on Sunday. How exciting is that? Hey, what are you doing? You feeling all frisky since you got your chicken for lunch? Of course you had to have chicken. What can I say? I can't sit down and eat fried chicken without Molly getting at least a bite. She loves chicken. And she loves beef. I fixed some stir-fry beef I had in the freezer. That was horrible. Nah, I never can get that stuff to turn out right. I think you have to, like, cook it in a sauce, you know, and let it get, what do you call it, softer. It's more chewable. I tried to stir-fry it, and that wasn't happening. So, yesterday I got out ham and beans because it was cold. See, it wasn't windy, it was cold. And added another can of red beans and, what do you call it, seasoned black beans, and a can of green chilies to it, because I only had like a quart bag full of the beans, because I make like 12 quarts at one time, put it in the freezer. Then I don't have to cook it in the dead of winter. Of course, that'd be the best time, or the dead of summer, when it's 112 outside. But it never gets really hot. At least it cools off to the 50s or 60s at night. You know, in the summertime, so. Unlike where I've lived in Kansas and Illinois and Texas, places are just terribly hot. Oh, come on. Be nice. There we go. Really? Well, we'll just do our trick. If I could just get a hold of it. Just take the thread and tie it into a knot a couple of times. It's not going anywhere anyway after you get all the other colors in there. Please, that thread ain't moving unless you're using that silly rayon silk thread. Yeah, not. Number 14. Here's the greens. All right. So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy crackers around here. Just weird stuff going. I mean, not weird stuff, just stuff we don't do all that often. And it's like, okay, we'll do that now. Okay. Unbelievable. It's going to take a hot minute to finish this sucker. Love that purple color. And that is 3371. Isn't that that's the dark brown that I love. 26. See, it's that dark brown that looks like a black brown right there. That's going to be part of her hair. But I just work from the top or the bottom, just keep moving. Just going to see if there's any more of these green. Well, I guess there's some way over here. I guess that one was supposed to go to. Dagnabbit. Haven't been watching anything exciting or new on Netflix lately. I watched Morocco, Love and Times of War. Again, it's in Spanish. I've seen it about 15 times. But I really like it. It's a good story, and I love that building that's in there. And it's set in like the 20s or 30s. Late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, it's got a good story to it. Even if I have to read subtitles. So, when things aren't happening all week, boy, it sure makes, or, you know, on the weekend, or my weekend and my daughter's weekend, sure makes for a long week. So, I just take this time to sit here and stitch, because I sure don't want to be outside any more than I absolutely have to. I went to the thrift store yesterday and didn't find a thing. So, I'll tell you something, I don't know, can't find anything that I like or want or need. I went to the dollar store yesterday and had to get paper towel because I didn't realize I'd run out of paper towel. Can't live without our paper towel around here. I know, isn't that exciting? What else did I get? Oh, nothing. Yeah, no, I didn't get nothing there either. I went to the store and bought the beans to make the ham and beef up the ham and beans that I had. I did actually find my these silverware things that I got. I'd had them before. I don't know. I have a drawer. Let's put it this way. The cabinet is very old. It's probably from the 60s or 70s. And it has this deep drawer, and you could put a, what do you call it? One of those big things that holds silverware. But I didn't want that, and I had seen those, and so I just bought like 6 or 8 of them. Because I didn't know how many was going to fit in the drawer. And then I had another drawer I'd put like your cooking utensil type stuff in. So I wasn't using those, so we're just gonna, I took them out and put all the beads in them because I don't have the snap containers. So we'll just work with that. And that snap container that they sent was not real big. I didn't like it at all. I don't know what I'll use it for, but you could use it for like jewelry fittings, you know, little flat type stuff, like jump rings and little chains or whatever. But it's not going to be worth a damn for diamond painting, period. I need something a little bit deeper than that. I wish I had one of them out. All I have is the, what do you call it, the circular ones that I used for the beaded cross stitch. So we'll just make do. If I find, you know, some of my snap things that there's like 4 of them or 5 of them in a plastic case, and the case snaps. I don't even see that out. I don't know if when I put all the diamond painting stuff away, not today or yesterday or anything, a long time ago, if I put the rest of those plastic snap holders in it, I have no idea. I'm sure there's like 50 of them somewhere. So, and I haven't been in that bucket for a while. It's been a hot moment. Gotta go back over here. Just trying to fill in the colors. I don't even think it's a good weekend to go take a hike somewhere. Not at all. Unfortunately, fortunately. I'll just go down here. Hey, Molly, get down. I don't know who she sees out there. Probably a cat. There's a big old fluffy tuxedo looking cat. Get down. That kind of roams around here and there. He must live in one of these trailers like close by, because I see him out there. Him, she, her, it. I have no idea. Out there, you know, just sauntering along.